Welcome to Flipping Miami, a podcast for those who want to learn real estate investing, do more, and make more. Now, here is your host, Raul Bolufe.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And today I want to talk about, I'm looking at my little notes here, what I want to talk about. Today I want to talk about how to win over deals. How to win over deals when you're new, when you're starting out, you're doing some marketing. There's competition, right? There's competition. You got other investors, you got other fix and flippers, you got other wholesalers, you got realtors, mortgage brokers. How do you win over these deals? Like, how does a seller agree to sell to you when you're new? You're not the expert yet. You don't have tons of experience. You don't have, hundreds of deals under your belt. Today I'm going to talk about that. So if you're tired of, marketing and dealing with sellers and then not winning the deal over competition, over a different, mortgage broker, hard money, someone's getting the deal over you. If you're tired of that, then listen up, because I will share how to do that now in this video. So let's get into it. Before we get into it, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And if you want to see more free stuff, you can check out my website, raulbolufe.com. That's where our podcasts are put up. You can see my YouTube channel, Raul Bolufe, and you can subscribe and stuff if this is something that you might like. Cool. So how to win over deals when you're brand new. I love this topic, and I was here in a meetup that I do once a month here in South Florida in our office. So if you're local, you can check us out. And I thought that was a really good question, because the step one of starting this business is, besides starting, is you got to start getting some leads, talking to homeowners. And then what comes to your mind is like, all right, I'm talking to these homeowners, but they're telling me all these weird things, and they're saying that they have other offers, and they're saying that there's so many options. So like, how do I win? Like, I've never done a deal before. Or I've only done one deal. I don't have the experience. So I'm going to tell you right now, the number one thing that's going to win you deals over the competition is a sales process, an indestructible sales process, something that you can follow, guidelines, step by step, to be able to meet with these homeowners in an organized fashion so you can have a predictable outcome. So let me ask you this. You think if a pilot gets into this plane to fly you and your family from Miami, Florida to Beijing, China. I don't even know if there's direct flights there, but let's say there's direct flights to Beijing, China. Okay. Does this pilot have a flight plan? I was kind of waiting for an answer, but you guys can't speak to me. Yes, they have a freaking flight plan. So why do people go on appointments or do phone appointments with homeowners without a plan, without your own flight plan? What's funny though, is 80% of people will do that. 80% of your competition does not have a plan. They don't have a step-by-step sales process. Raul, but a sales process like that, what do you mean? Like, that sounds so simple, but like, don't I have to be the expert to get the deal? Don't I have to know more than everybody else? Don't I have to offer more? What do you think? No. In this wholesale world, buying a deal is not about the money. Remember, we're dealing with distressed homeowners. Distressed homeowners, or for the most part, distress is kind of not my favorite word to use, but I'd say homeowners with a challenge. You're dealing with homeowners with a challenge. And although money is important, it's not solving the challenge all the time. A lot of time it's time. A lot of time it's closing day. A lot of time it's letting them stay longer in the house than the others, than your competition. A lot of time it's helping them for moving expenses. A lot of time it's finding them a new place. A lot of times is helping them evict people from their homes. A lot of times it's taking the property with tenants. A lot of times it's there's tons of things. So it's not always money. That's why a really good sales process works. Now you're probably wondering, Raul, all right, awesome. You told me that I need a sales process, but what is the sales process you use? Aha, that is the magic. So we use a 9-step sales process. It's a 9-step sales process. And we learned a lot of this from John Martinez, and I kind of I kind of structured it to make it a little bit more efficient over time, because our company, our models, we do in-person appointments. So if we want to do 2 or 3 in-person appointments a day, I kind of structured the model so we could be in and out and get the data that we need and get the contract signed as soon as possible and very, very efficiently. And I'll quickly go over these 9 steps. And I'll link, actually what I'll do is, instead of me going over, because I have a 30-minute video of me going over all these steps and exactly what to say and exactly what to do. So I'd rather link that below, because it's 30-minute long video and you'll get a lot of information there. And it's free. You guys could check it out. But that is the number one thing I would focus on if you want to get deals over your competition. You got to stop feeding your mind with things of, oh, I'm just going to go in there and be better. I'm going to be the expert. I'm going to be, I'm going to learn so much. I'm going to know all the comps. I'm going to know every comp. And then the seller's going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. What's a comp? They don't even call it comps. Okay. So it's not about the comps. It's not about any other thing you might think of. It's literally a good sales process that can get you predictable results. So I'm going to link that below. And also, if this is something, let me give you a quick story before I end the video. So I have a one-on-one student that I work with. I only have a few one-on-one students, but I have a one-on-one student I work with. And this was a question that came up in one of our coaching calls. And he asked me, luckily, our coaching call was scheduled for the day right before an appointment he had. And I said, let's go over this appointment. He's like, dude, I've gone on a few appointments, but I haven't gotten a deal. Like, I'm kind of new. Like, how do I win this deal? Like, how do I get it? I said, okay, what's your sales process? He's like, well, I don't know. I just go in there and I find out what the problem is and I make him an offer. I said, okay, but like, what specifically do you do? He's like, well, that's pretty much all I do. I'm like, you don't have like a plan, like step by step? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, so let's solve this problem. We went over the 9 steps. And then what happened was he said, Raul, so you go over all this stuff? Yeah, every appointment. And what happened was it structured his mind and gave him so much confidence to go in that house and know what to do every step of the way. Know how to make the offer, know how to price anchor, know how to set the stage in the beginning of the appointment. And then once you do every step with tons of confidence, it just increases your likelihood of getting that deal. And so what happened was, after that coaching call, I told him, hey, this is how to do it. This is the 9 steps. Follow this. Here's the price you should offer, and this is why. That was kind of another little extra training I did with him. And he ended up getting it $30,000 cheaper than our maximum offer price because he followed the steps. And it's probably, actually, we just got our assignment signed today, and it's going to be a $45,000 deal. Okay. Just step by step. He was new. He had only gone on 10 appointments, hadn't gotten a deal yet. But just by following a damn process. So get your mind out of, let me just go in there and figure it out. Put a plan together. 15 minutes of preparation is better than like an hour of, shitty behavior and time. So I'm going to put the link below. If something like this interests you more, I have a brand new wholesale mastery course that I did. I've spent tons of hours on it. I have all my spreadsheets, all of our processes, all of our, I have a bonus. It's a 5-week course with a bonus week. It's got a ton of information on there. Mindset, how to do appointments, how to do MLS deals for free, all these types of things. If that's something that might interest you and you feel like wholesaling is worth an investment, and if investing in you is something important, then it's a couple $100. It's not very cheap, but it's going to get you all the information you need to get to where you need to go. So you can check that out on Bolufe.com, and then you click on the coaching tab, I believe, and you can see it. Yeah. So guys, hope you like this channel. Subscribe. I want to see you win. So post some comments if after you saw the sales process video, you used it and it worked. I would love to hear the success, and maybe even get you on a video if you successfully close a deal using that process. So love you guys. See you soon.